show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jim Cott, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
So here is Luis Aparicio, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Allison has it, and it's a quick out, number one. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
At the plate, number 9. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's the second out.
The third baseman, number 5, Brooks.
And now Brooks Robinson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. The Twins coming up. No score. Jim Palmer is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Into the box, Tony Oliva. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
Oh, that counts.
A ball and a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Two and 2 the count. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Robinson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone, they have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Harmon Killebrew. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Frank Robinson. First pitch on its way. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. To the plate now, Paul Blair. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike one. Again, another foul ball.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Robinson aboard here at first with nobody out. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
At the plate now, Boog Powell as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Oh and 1, here it comes. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Hero, you hit the nail right on.
Oh, way to get dirty. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0.
Allison.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bob Allison. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Stepping in now, Rich Reese, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Rich Reese becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Standing in now, Rich Rollins. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And there's out number 2.
That is double. The shortstop, number 2.
Stepping in next, number 2, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on the way, skied down the left field line. Number 9 is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Twins wind up stranding 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Ready now for Baltimore. Number 3, 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Carew is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Johnson.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
And now in the box, Dave Johnson. First pitch of the AB now.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Third inning, no score to this point. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In now, Andy Barron, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Count now, a ball and a strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Allison will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
So now to the plate, Luis Aparicio, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. Two out with the man at first. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. A runner on first with 2 away. That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Into the box, number 9. He grounds it sharply to third. Reined in. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Earl Beatty. Now the pitch. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Popped him up. Johnson is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
So far.
Digging in next, Cesar Tovar. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strike.
And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Tony Oliva. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. And it's fouled away.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
At the plate now, Rod Carew. No balls and 1 strike. Hit on the ground toward the left. Robinson is there. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in will be Brooks Robinson, grounded out in his last at-bat.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First delivery to him. As he grounds one briskly to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Stepping in now, Frank Robinson. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next up is Paul Blair. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready now is Harmon Killebrew. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Bob Allison. Fouled off. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. That finds the zone, a called strike.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down and away. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Oh, that grounder got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The designated hitter, number 5, Rich Reese.
Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Rich Reese. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. In now for the O's, Boog Powell. And now the first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
Now batting, number 3.
Into the box now, number 3. Into the corner and slicing foul. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And it's belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
To the plate now, Dave Johnson, as he lines it out to center. That's in there, base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
So now to the plate, Andy Barron, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
At the plate now, Luis Aparicio pulled high in the air out to left field. Allison is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 9.
So next to hit is number 9. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 0-1 on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two out with the man at first. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Orioles are on top 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Rich Rollins. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Rollins is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
In now, number 2. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Earl Beatty, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Now to the plate, here is Brooks Robinson. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th.
Third baseman, number 5, Brooks Robinson.
Here's the first pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Frank Robinson is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The center fielder,
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Into the box now, Paul Blair. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit high and deep out to left field. Around first, he's digging for second, and that's off the left field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box, Boog Powell, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Orioles lead 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So now here is Cesar Tovar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Pops this one up. Powell into foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Johnson over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Tony Oliva. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on the way.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Driven to right field and deep. Looking up is the right fielder, and a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the Twins cut the lead in half here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Stepping in now, Rod Carew, and he takes ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
Oh, that's it.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Bases are empty, one man out. Two and one now. Into the windup and the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
The first baseman, number 3, Harmon.
Up next, Harmon Killebrew struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Twins do draw closer, however, and they do it via the solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. And stepping in, number 3. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Jim Merritt takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. At the plate now, Dave Johnson. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Oliva has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The catcher, number 13, Andy Barron.
So next to bat will be Andy Barron. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. But this lands foul for the first strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Tovar comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Luis.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Luis Aparicio. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Reined in. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Orioles 2 and the Twins 1. So now into the box is Bob Allison. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Twins have rallied to tie it at 2.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
In now, Rich Reese, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's ball 1. The 1-1. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Blair patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Rolling.
Next up, Rich Rollins. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Popped up. And that's going to land foul. One out, nobody on. Softly hit to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 2.
Now to the plate, number 2. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 9. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The left fielder, number 9.
And now the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Standing in now, Brooks Robinson. Line drive snagged on a short hop to second for 1, on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Into the box now, Frank Robinson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the wind, the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box, Paul Blair, high and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Eddie Fisher is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be the power hitting catcher Earl Beatty. First pitch on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
One and 2 to the Twins catcher. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Stepping in now, Hoover, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So now to the plate, Tony Oliva. And he lays off there, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Score remains 2-2. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Boog Powell. Now the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
At the plate now, number 3. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. And quickly there are 2 away. Next, here is Dave Johnson. Flew out last time up. First delivery to him. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, catcher, Andy Barron.
Next, it'll be Andy Barron. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Jim Rowland has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. To the plate now, Luis Aparicio belted high in the air out to left. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And a relay home, and he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive into for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning.
In now, number 9, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. A 1 pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Oliva is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Orioles 4 and the Twins 2. Mo Borkowski is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And set to go is the second baseman, Rod Carew. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a looper to left. Aparicio onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
So stepping in is Harmon Killebrew. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
The left fielder, number 4, Bob Allison.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Bob Allison. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Little bit of a unique home run on that last one. A changeup in off the plate that he pulled for a home run. Not a real good idea to throw that changeup on the inner half of the plate. More executed, well-executed changeups are more down and away.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Twins. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
4-2 the final score today. Baltimore came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Eddie Fisher gets the W.
your hand off my penis!